If you're stuck choosing between Salesforce and Odoo, you're probably about to overpay by thousands. Salesforce is the CRM giant every enterprise swears by. Odoo is the modular, open-source underdog quietly running entire businesses for a fraction of the cost. But after testing both head-to-head, the winner shocked me. And it's not the one with the billion-dollar marketing budget. There's one pricing trap inside Salesforce that burns small teams alive, and one Odoo feature that completely breaks this comparison. Stick around. Links to both are in the description. All right, let's dive into Salesforce. Let's be real, Salesforce is the 800-pound gorilla in the room. When you think CRM, you think of them. It's the platform that powers massive enterprises like Amazon and Spotify. The sheer scale of what it can do is frankly intimidating. Let's talk features. Salesforce isn't just a contact list. It's a sales, marketing, and customer service powerhouse. You have lead scoring, opportunity pipelines, Einstein AI for predictions, and automation workflows that can make your team look like psychic superheroes. Their app exchange is like the Apple App Store for business tools, with thousands of add-ons. If you need a feature, someone has likely built an integration for it. That's the power of a mature ecosystem. Now, here's where the first joke lands. Salesforce has so many features, I'm convinced they have a button that makes coffee. I just haven't found it yet, and by the time I do, the subscription will have renewed. But all this power comes at a cost, and I'm not just talking money. The learning curve is substantial. For a new user, the interface can feel like you're trying to fly a spaceship with a bicycle manual. It's incredibly deep, which is great for complex needs, but for a small team just trying to track leads, it can be absolute overkill. You don't need a Formula One car to drive to the grocery store. This leads us to pricing, and this is critical. Their pricing model is per user, per month, with multiple tiers. The entry-level starter suite starts at $25 per user monthly. But here's the trap. That tier is extremely limited. To unlock the automation and analytics you actually hear about, you're looking at the professional tier at $80 per user, or the enterprise plan at $165. And that's before any add-ons from the app exchange. For a 10-person sales team, you're quickly looking at over $1,000 a month just for software. It's like buying a premium gym membership where the weights cost extra. On reliability, Salesforce is a rock. It's cloud-based, so they handle all the updates, security, and maintenance. You get enterprise-grade uptime and security protocols out of the box. Their support and community are massive, with forums, Trailhead for learning, and dedicated support plans. But again, premium support often comes with a premium price tag. So, who is Salesforce for? It's for large, established enterprises with complex sales processes, dedicated IT or admin resources, and budgets that can absorb the cost. If you have a global sales force, need deep custom integrations, and require cutting-edge AI insights, Salesforce is the industry standard for a reason. It scales as big as you need it to. But if you're a small business, a startup, or even a mid-sized company that just needs a solid CRM without the complexity and the constant invoice shock, Salesforce can feel like renting a mansion when you only need a bedroom. You're paying for a lot of square footage you'll never use, and that's the honest truth. Now, for the second contender, Odoo. You've probably heard it called an ERP system, which sounds intimidating and enterprisey. But here's the secret, that's its greatest strength and its cleverest marketing trick. Let's strip it back. At its core, Odoo is a collection of business apps that talk to each other. Imagine if your CRM, your accounting software, your project management tool, your website builder, and your inventory system were all built by one company, on one code base, and shared one database. That's Odoo. It's not just a CRM fighting Salesforce. It's an entire business operating system. This is where Odoo trying to make Salesforce remember Salesforce's per user, per month starting with the most into the shocking factor. Odoo's core philosophy is modular pricing. You only pay for the apps you use. Their most popular plan starts at around $24.90 per user per month. But here's the twist that changes everything. That price often includes multiple apps. Need CRM and invoicing and project management? that's often still one user fee. For a small team, the total cost of ownership isn't just lower, it's in a different galaxy. There's even a free tier with core apps. It's the IKEA flat pack of business software. You buy the modules you need and assemble your perfect system. The value proposition isn't just good. For a growing business watching every dollar, it feels almost unfair. Clean, modern, and intuitive. Ease of use because and simplicity all the modules are designed by one team. This is moving from your sales pipeline to your accounting dashboard. The interface is consistent, not like you've teleported to a different planet. The learning curve is gentler than Salesforce's behemoth. But does it have depth? Absolutely. It's a fully fledged ERP. Its inventory and manufacturing modules can handle complex operations. Its open source heart means if you have a developer, you can modify almost anything. But for the average user, you get this pleasant simplicity on the surface with powerful machinery just a few clicks away. It manages to feel less cluttered than Salesforce while still being profoundly capable. Now, the feature set, collaboration, and beyond. Odoo doesn't just have a CRM, it has a built-in chat app, discussion forums, and activity feeds that connect across every module. This isn't just collaboration. When your support team logs a ticket, the project team can see it. It's like if your office had a accounting closes an invoice, spreadsheet. The salesperson gets an update. You're not just managing customers. You're managing the entire life cycle of a customer order. From the first website visit, the value proposition isn't just good. For a growing business watching every dollar, it feels almost unfair. Next, ease of use and simplicity versus depth. This is Odoo's tightrope walk, and they mostly balance it. The interface is clean, modern, and intuitive. Because all the modules are designed by one team, moving from your sales pipeline to your accounting dashboard feels consistent, not like you've teleported to a different planet. The learning curve is gentler than Salesforce's behemoth. But does it have depth? Absolutely. It's a fully fledged ERP. Its inventory and manufacturing modules can handle complex operations. Its open source heart means if you have a developer, you can modify almost anything. But for the average user, you get this pleasant simplicity on the surface with powerful machinery just a few clicks away. It manages to feel less cluttered than Salesforce while still being profoundly capable. Now, the feature set, collaboration, and beyond. Odoo doesn't just have a CRM, it has a built-in chat app, discussion forums, and activity feeds that connect across every module. When your support team logs a ticket, the project team can see it. When accounting closes an invoice, the salesperson gets an update. This isn't just collaboration, it's a unified business nervous system. It's like if your office had a psychic link, but for spreadsheets. You're not just managing customers. You're managing the entire life cycle of a customer order, from the first website visit to the final delivery and post-sale support, all inside one platform. Salesforce needs a whole ecosystem of other apps to do this. Odoo tries to be that ecosystem. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, customization and flexibility. Salesforce is a fortress, incredibly powerful, but you build on their land with their rules. Odoo is an open source playground. You own the code. You can host it yourself on your own servers. You can change the source code, add custom fields, build entirely new apps that plug in seamlessly. For a business with very specific, unique processes, this is liberating. It's the difference between renting a luxurious, pre-furnished apartment and owning a plot of land to build your dream house. The trade-off? You might need an architect. That flexibility means you're responsible for more of the maintenance and setup if you go the self-hosted route. Performance and reliability? This depends heavily on your choice. You can go with Odoo Online, their fully managed cloud, which is hands-off and reliable. Or you can choose Odoo.sh, their managed platform for developers. Or you can self-host, where performance is as good as your own IT infrastructure. You have the control, but with control comes responsibility. It's like choosing between a reliable taxi, Odoo Online, and buying a car, self-hosted. The taxi is always ready. The car can go anywhere, but you have to fix the flat tires. Finally, the unique differentiator, the one thing that completely breaks this comparison. Odoo isn't trying to be the best CRM. It's trying to make the concept of a standalone CRM obsolete for small to mid-sized businesses. Why buy a brilliant sales brain, Salesforce, if it's not connected to the accounting body, the project management limbs, and the inventory bloodstream? Odoo's bet is that for most companies, good enough, fully integrated is infinitely more valuable than best-in-class but siloed. Their killer feature is cohesion. It's everything working together without a monthly integration bill that looks like a phone number. So who is Odoo for? It's for the founder who's sick of paying for 15 different SaaS subscriptions. It's for the growing SME that needs its left hand to know what its right hand is doing. It's for the business that values cost control, integration, and owning its own data. If your business runs on more than just sales, if it runs on projects, manufacturing, physical inventory, or services, Odoo isn't just an alternative to Salesforce. It's a completely different conversation. So, who wins in Salesforce versus Odoo? Honestly, the winner shocked me. Here's the simple verdict. If you are a large enterprise with complex sales processes, a dedicated IT team, and a big budget to invest in the most powerful, scalable CRM on the planet, the choice is Salesforce. You'll get industry-leading automation, AI, and an ecosystem that can handle virtually any need. But be ready for that significant cost and learning curve. If you are a small to mid-sized business owner or a growing company looking to streamline your entire operation, not just sales, on a sensible budget, the clear choice is Odoo. You'll stop wasting hours each week syncing data between disconnected tools like your CRM, invoicing, and inventory. Instead, you'll have one unified system where everything just works together, saving you money and giving you incredible clarity over your business. You'll finally get a tool that grows with you without the enterprise price tag. Ready to explore which one is right for you? Check out Odoo to see its integrated suite or examine Salesforce for its enterprise power. Find the links to both platforms in the description below to start your free trial.